I think you will book way more weddings and make way more money if you stop obsessing over the back end of your business and start obsessing over how to get visible and sell this engagement season. I see it every year. Well-meaning wedding pros over here rebuilding their website, rebranding their logo, tweaking packages, basically rearranging the deck chairs on the Titanic while the biggest sales opportunity of the year is sailing right past. Engagement season is not the time to work on your business. It's the time to close, sell, contract, stack revenue, period. So how do you build a wedding business that actually profits during engagement season and doesn't just look busy online? Well, first, you need to stop. Welcome back to the Wedding Pro CEO podcast. I'm Brandy Garr, and I help you every single week to ditch the overwhelm and build a profitable wedding business that you actually love. So here's the truth that nobody wants to say out loud. You're not booking because you're hiding. You're refining your brand. You're updating your CRM. You're waiting until your new packages are done. But no, you're procrastinating. You're avoiding the one thing that actually grows your business: sales. Couples don't care if you're on Honeybook or Dubsado. They care if you can solve their problem. If you can show up confidently and make it easy for them to sign the contract. If you spend Q4 obsessing over operations instead of conversions, you lose. Engagement season is like our Black Friday, our prime time, our Super Bowl. It starts around Thanksgiving and runs through early March. And this is when over 40% of engagements happen and couples are looking to book your services immediately. But instead of showing up in their feed, their inboxes, or their Google searches, you're updating your fonts. This is like skipping the biggest trade show of your career because you wanted to repaint your booth. Okay. So you get the picture, right? Like, I'm passionate about this. I feel like every fall I'm screaming from the rooftops, please stop doing all the back end stuff during engagement season and go sell. Like, sell the contracts, get them all signed up. All you should be focused on during engagement season is sales and marketing activities. But what does that actually mean? So the first thing I want to talk about are the things that you should stop doing, the things that you should absolutely not be doing between November and March. Save it, tattoo it, etch it on your soul, whatever you need to do to make sure that you do not do these things this engagement season. Number one, do not rebrand. Now, before all of the website developers and brand designers come for me, I'm not telling you to never do a rebrand, because I definitely think that there's a time in every business when you need to freshen things up. But I can tell you right now that between November and March is not that time. And because it's the beginning of a new year, so many wedding pros are like, I'm working on my rebrand right now. No, absolutely not. It takes your attention away from marketing and sales, which is the only thing you should be focused on. So no rebrand during this time. Wait until slow season. Number two, do not change your CRM. This is not the time. You can do a little bit of research before November. You can implement after March, but you cannot be switching your CRM and all your workflows and all the back end during engagement season. Number three, do not build new packages from scratch in November, December, January. I see this all the time. When we have new pros come into Wedding Pro CEO, it's December or January, and they're like, I'm working on rebuilding all of my packages. I'm like, why are you doing that right now? The only thing you should be focused on is actually selling the packages that you have. Okay, this next one is so often overlooked, but way too many wedding pros do this. And this one is, do not wait to release your 2027 dates and pricing. I see this so many times with wedding pros, and they're like, well, I don't know what my 2027 pricing will be, or I'm not sure if I'm ready to release those dates. And I'm like, what? So many couples get engaged. They want a spring wedding, but spring of 2026 is too soon. So they go to spring of 2027, and you're like, no, come back in a couple months. What? Absolutely not. We personally release dates 18 months in advance, which means that we have the opportunity to book all the way through summer of the following year. So this year we will be booking all the way into summer of 2027, which means I need to have my pricing on point for any of those available dates. But holding your pricing is absolutely going to kill your engagement season. And the last don't for this engagement season is do not go dark on social media while you're working behind the scenes. And I think that this one's fairly obvious, but it's shocking how many wedding pros do this, which is why I don't want you doing this list of don'ts that I've already talked about, is because so often when you're working on something really big behind the scenes, like a rebrand or changing CRMs, you're actually fairly dark on social media. And this is the time when you need to be going all all in, not pulling away from visibility. If you're feeling like the economy is causing you to constantly get ghosted and need to consistently drop your prices just to get bookings, I have some news for you. It's not the economy, it's your sales strategy, and I'm here to help you fix it. I created a brand new free training where I'm going to share the exact strategy I use and I teach to thousands of wedding pros who have been able to double their wedding bookings in less than 30 days using this strategy. It's called the Assume Method, and if you're not using it, you're leaving thousands of dollars on the table. Whether you're new, struggling, or ready to hit your next 6 figures, this training will change the game for your business. Okay, Brandy, we heard you. We understand there's all these things that we shouldn't be doing this engagement season, but any tips for what we should be doing? I got you. Yes, absolutely. Here's a list of the things that you should be doing right now to prepare for this engagement season. Number 1, get your pricing dialed in. We want it locked and loaded, not changing at all during engagement season. So make sure that all of your pricing is updated. If you need to update your investment guide, if you need to rework your math on your packages to make sure that they're profitable, if you need to have a 2026 pricing guide and a 2027 pricing guide, all of the things that you need to do to ensure that your pricing is locked in, that's what you should be doing right now. Number 2 is your sales funnel is airtight. That means you've plugged the holes, you've tightened up your follow-up, and your contracts are ready to send at a moment's notice. And if you need help with this one, I have a free 6-figure inquiry guide. It's going to give you all of the scripts we use and give to our students to hit that first 6 figures in your wedding business. It not only has all of the email scripts that we use, but I also give you tips and strategies and scripts on exactly how to text as part of your sales funnel. You can grab that by going over to weddingproceo.com/emails and grab that entire file so that you can have killer follow-up this engagement season. Again, that's weddingproceo.com/emails. The next one, your marketing is visible and, dare I say, relentless. Reels, blog posts, newsletters, vendor collabs. You're literally everywhere. You know that meme where they say, prepare to be sick of me? That's you in engagement season. You need to make sure that people can see you literally in every single app that they open, every email, everywhere. We want to make sure that you're not forgotten by all of those engaged couples who are looking for exactly what you do. And the last one, your DMs, your inbox, and your calendar are friction-free. You're easy to buy from, you're fast to respond, and you're ready to close. And again, this one goes back to why you should not be filling your calendar and filling your time with back-end work, because your calendar and your response time need to be ready for sales and follow-up so you can lock those new couples in. Engagement season is not about everything being pretty. It's about being ready and visible. Stop thinking of quarter 4 as your cleanup time, the time to get everything wrapped up for the end of the year. Think of it as your Olympic trial, your Super Bowl, your high-stakes sales sprint. The wedding pros who book the most clients from November to March, they are not the ones with the trendiest branding. They're the ones who are obsessed with showing up, connecting, and converting. Because the real currency isn't branding, it's attention. And attention that leads to intention is when all of the contracts get signed. If you're ready to finally capitalize on this 2026 engagement season, here's what I want you to do. Number 1, stop hiding behind your back end. Number 2, start showing up like the CEO of a profitable brand. And number 3, focus every ounce of energy on getting seen, trusted, and booked, because you don't need more features in your packages. You need more booked dates on your calendar. If this episode hit you in the gut in a good way, drop a fire emoji in the comments so I know you love content like this and you want us to keep making content that's going to help you to grow and scale your business. And if you know your sales funnel needs work, go grab our free 6-figure email funnel over at weddingproceo.com/emails, because this is the way that you are going to close up all of those contracts this engagement season. And hey, CEO, if you got value out of this episode, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and like and comment so we know you want to keep seeing videos just like this one. Thanks so much for being here, and I'll see you next time. Try to sit forward a little bit, like I'm trying to figure out how I want to sit. Hang on, let me try that one more time. It's the time to sell the contracts. Lils! She has a vanity. I'm not sure why she's still screaming from her bathroom. Like, she keeps getting louder.